Hi, I'm Derek Daniel from Tuscaloosa Toyota in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Thanks for taking the time to look at my video on the all-new 2012 Toyota Prius. The first thing I'll point out is that the 2012 Prius comes standard with a 1.8-liter four-cylinder engine. Also, it comes with Toyota's legendary hybrid synergy drive. When combined, these two things provide an industry-leading 134 net horsepower and a whopping 50 miles per gallon fuel economy. The next thing I'll point out is this component right here. It's called the inverter converter. Basically what it does is it takes the high voltage energy that's harnessed and converts it to a more usable form. That's what really provides the great fuel economy with the new Prius. The next thing I'm going to point out is right under here there's a noisemaker. The reason for that is when you're driving slow, say through a parking lot, the Prius is so quiet that the government actually mandated Toyota to put something on there to alert nearby pedestrians that there was a Prius in the area. Moving on down, you'll notice that when you get near the vehicle with the smart key in hand or in your pocket, the available puddle lamps illuminate nearby, and also the light inside comes on, allowing you to see around and inside of your vehicle. And then when you go to get in, it's just as simple, put your hand on the door handle to unlock the door. Stepping back, you'll notice that the 2012 Prius has a very sharp design. It's designed so that the roof gives you maximum headroom and a very low coefficient of drag. Moving even further down, you'll notice the gas cap, and you're probably asking me, why am I showing you a gas cap? Every car has one. Well, the reason I show you that is two things. One of the most common misconceptions about a Prius, and one of the reasons that a lot of people don't buy a hybrid, is because they think that it's a plug-in. There's nothing to plug in on the new Prius. It takes regular gas. Moving along, you'll notice that the tail lamps are an LED. That's great for a few different reasons. One, it's a very low energy light, but also they last forever. On top of that, they light up a lot quicker, which allows, at around 45 miles per hour, the person behind you about 10 extra feet of stopping space. Standing at the back of the Prius, you'll notice that the rear window has a very dark tint. That's great for at night when you're driving down a road and somebody behind you has very bright headlights. It kind of helps to dim those lights a little bit. Looking inside the back of the new Prius, you'll notice that there's a lot of room. 21 cubic feet with the seats up and 39 cubic feet with the seats down. Also, you'll notice that you can very easily take out this piece to provide more storage under the floor. Also, let's say you have kids that you pick up from soccer practice, they have muddy cleats. It's reversible so that you can set their cleats on top of this. Now, moving to the passenger side of the new Prius, I want to talk about the brakes. There's disc brakes in both the front and the rear of the vehicle, which are great in wet weather. While I'm on the braking system, I'll talk to you about the Star Safety System. That is a 6-point standard safety system that comes on every new Toyota or Prius. It basically allows you to stop and accelerate more efficiently, keeping you in more control of the vehicle. Once you're inside, you'll notice the dual glove boxes makes it very easy to keep your new car organized. Also, you'll notice that there's plenty of legroom in the new Prius. There's actually as much legroom in the new Prius as there is in the 2012 Toyota Camry. I want to point out a few things in the back seat. First, I'm about 6 feet tall, and as you can see here, I've got plenty of legroom. The reason for that is the back of the seat is carved out to allow where your knees go the most room possible. Also, the seat has been raised up so that your feet easily fit underneath the bottom of the seat. Now, moving inside of the Prius, you'll notice a few different things. First off, I want to point out that with the start key system, all you have to do is simply touch a button to start the vehicle. It may not feel like it started, but it actually has. Moving down, you'll notice the beautiful display radio. It's a 6.1-inch touchscreen radio that allows for not only CD player, AM/FM radio, XM radio, but also things like Bluetooth and an auxiliary input. If you have a smartphone, it makes it very easy to connect your phone for both music streaming and making hands-free Bluetooth calls. Now, there's 3 different modes in the new Prius. There's EV, which stands for electric vehicle mode. That is a mode that is all electric. There's no gas whatsoever being used. It's mainly for low speeds and when the battery is fully charged. From there, you have Eco mode. That's the main driving mode of the Prius. It uses both the electric motor and the gas motor to give you phenomenal fuel economy and great power. Now let's say you're getting onto the interstate, coming up an on-ramp. You're going to need a lot of power. If you really gas it, you're going to go into the power mode, which allows you to take advantage of the full 134 horsepower. Also on the Prius, you'll notice that there's steering wheel controls for several different things. First, you have your volume controls, and then also your track control and station control right here. Here you have your air conditioner controls, so you can actually control the climate. You can change the display up here, which shows you your fuel consumption, your eco savings record, and a diagram of how the hybrid synergy drive actually works. As you can see in the all-new 2012 Toyota Prius, it's a very reliable and very up-to-date vehicle. To date, Prius has sold almost 3 million vehicles worldwide, making it the #1 selling hybrid on the market today. Again, I'm Derek Daniel with Tuscaloosa Toyota in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Thanks for taking the time to look at my video.